Citizen U presents UFO, where you find out.
We're the two teachers, and today you're going to find out about the highlights of federalism.
Andy, federalism, boy, I call it the joy of federalism in my class. It's like cooking, the joy of a good kitchen. What's interesting about this kitchen, however, is there are two cooks.
There are two cooks. We have the national government, sometimes called the federal government or the central government. And then the other cook are state and local governments, from your state bodies all the way down to county, municipal, even your school board is an example of local government.
And it's easy when you look at federalism to see that one cook is having an advantage. And right now it looks like the national government has that advantage. And it started 200 years ago with that court case, McCulloch v. Maryland. You know, originally we wanted that balance between national and state governments. But once the Supreme Court identifies that supremacy clause and puts the ultimate authority in that central government, looks to me like that cook has the advantage.
But Dan, remember, federalism is a two-way street. Because of the 10th Amendment reserving powers to the states, we're guaranteed that state and local governments have constitutional authority. We've seen that throughout the duration of the United States. We've also seen these states used as laboratories of policy. No better example than women's suffrage. The idea that Wyoming, Utah, the western states, as they developed, they gave women the right to vote well before the national government passed the 19th Amendment.
But Andy, remember that second revolution that we had, and that was the Civil War. What was that balance going to be like between the national and state governments? And Andy, with the conclusion of the Civil War and with the passage of the 14th Amendment, it became pretty clear to me that this cook was going to create more of a layer cake where that national government would dictate policy. Is there any reason to believe otherwise?
Well, we certainly have seen the growth of national government power, particularly since the Civil War, during times of crisis, economic, military. But keep in mind, the states and local governments still play a crucial role in experimenting with new policies. Massachusetts creates Romney Care under Mitt Romney, Governor Mitt Romney, later adopted by the national government as Obamacare, the Affordable Care Act. We have seen that the same-sex marriage debate did not start at the national level, it started at the state level when states started adopting policies to be more favorable towards same-sex marriage. The legalization of medical marijuana and recreational marijuana. This is a perfect example of the tension of federalism. The issues starting in states like California, Colorado, Washington, that's led to so many states debating their drug legalization policies.
Well, I guess the old adage, too many cooks in the kitchen, may not fit this occasion. Federalism clearly means we have multiple cooks in our kitchen. A strong central government can exist with strong state governments. Andy, welcome to UFO, where you find out.
Today, you found out about federalism.
We're the two teachers. No fancy words.
No fancy suits.
Plain talk about issues you need to know.
Just in time.